Hello everyone, my name is Gracie and welcome to the third episode I'm making of Nine Kings, a phenomenal pixel art auto battler with sort of light city building adjacency sort of bonuses. It's very, very fun. It's a roguelite, so there's meta progressions, there's all kinds of unique things that you can get in terms of builds. I've been having a great time with it. So if you haven't seen my first episode, this is the last time I'll mention this, but I had a tutorial episode where I played as the King of Nothing. Let's go into new run. So I played as the King of Nothing as a tutorial, so that's the first episode in the playlist, which you can find below if you want to see that. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump in and play some other kings. And I also unlocked King of Nature during my King of Nothing game, and then I played him for the second episode. I have recently unlocked the King of Stone, but what I want to do today is show you the King of Greed, because there's some absolutely ridiculous things that can happen when you play as this character. So let's go on in. I'm not going to show you all these things at this time, but just note that this character is going to be about having lots of money, and that money is going to make us more money and more power, and it's going to be amazing. So let's play on, I just unlocked, so I've played him on Squire. I just unlocked Duke difficulty. Let's play on Count, because he's only level 1, so I don't want to go too high. I might play on Baron, actually. This is like easy, normal, and then they just get harder and harder and harder. So let's play on, let's just do Count. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it. If not, we'll go back. So let's spend our perk points. I'll start with 20 gold per rank, +1 vault card in your hand per rank, +1 free shop purchase per rank. Very cool. Let's start with the vault card. That's going to be extremely useful. So play. So this is all about gold. This guy is really, really fun to play. So the year is 533. We're fighting Stone, Nothing, and Rebels of our own faction. So we start with the Palace. Cast a ray that insta-kills the target. Golden enemies drop loot. Now, this is a phenomenal one to just have auto on. The game knows how to do that. Don't worry about it. You can just leave this one on auto. So because it insta-kills, we don't really need it to get buffed in terms of damage, but attack speed would be good. So I am going to put it here where it can potentially get bonuses. So we do have a couple of different things we can start out with. So mercenaries, you always have 1 for each 15 gold you own. I believe you get 1 for free, so I think this will be 3 units. So let's pop him over here. So it doesn't change until the round starts. You'll see it'll show like hired, and then we start with a vault. Receive 3 gold at the end of every year. So this is great because we really need tons and tons of money to make this character work. Also, I love his map. It's like this desert sort of oasis here. So let's pop a vault in over here. So you can see now we're recruited up to 3, because for each 15 gold we get another one. See, there comes the insta-death beam. It does a lot. It's really helpful. We could upgrade our mercenary, or we could get another vault. Let's get vaults. Let's start getting tons of money. So let's upgrade the vault. There we go. So now we're going to have another soldier next time. To make myself drink water, or else I'll dehydrate. I'll just drink coffee and soda all day and dehydrate myself. I'm sure you guys understand. Paladins, scout towers, or a wild card. Now, a wild card is obviously pretty much always a good option. Let's go straight to level 3 vault. All right, I've never had a level 3 vault on year 3. This is interesting. So we're just going to make a ton of money. I can't wait to show you what the dispenser building does by the end of the game. It's ridiculous. Ah, here it is. Dispenser. Okay, so we're going to pop that right here, because this card gains attack speed based on how much gold income you get. So every time I make money, this gets a faster attack speed. So remember, right now it's only attacking about every 2 seconds. Remember that. Late game, you will be floored at what this thing does. Okay, Blacksmith adds 2% attack damage. Ooh, that's good. Cards thrown into the pit return 3 times more gold. Attack speed of your towers by 50%. Now that's not yet very helpful. I think we'll do this one. And then I think we want to go... Do we want a blacksmith? See, this damage is... It doesn't matter how much damage this does, so I'm tempted to put the blacksmith here. So it'll impact this, but I want attack speed building here in the middle. So this is now up to 0.72 hits per second. It'll just keep getting stronger and stronger. It's a really phenomenal building. So I'm out of units, so these guys are coming, but I don't think they're going to make it. I have an insta-kill beam. Alright. Midas Touch. When this troop kills, there's a 2% chance to receive gold, or we could upgrade the tower. Let's go ahead and upgrade the tower. Make it a lot stronger. It's going to keep getting attack speeds up to 0.85. Does a fair bit more damage now. My little mercenaries are fighting for me. Hang in there, guys. You see, this is a lot tougher than the previous runs I was doing on easier difficulties. I'm like barely getting by each time. They've still got 6 units. They've almost double the units I do. That was weird. Why was there like a weird... Whoa. That was strange. I don't know what that was going on there. Archers wouldn't be too bad. I would be happy with archers, especially having them in the back here. Let's grab an archer from the King of Nothing. My lord, the prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Oh, peacetime. Doubles the HP of the card on the target plot in the year of the prophecy. Okay. So if we put a unit up there, which I may not even do. So let's slap an archer here. It can start getting buffed. I hope that they're going to give me the beacon building soon, because I really want to start getting that attack speed. But having archers that are getting stronger will be helpful. I also love how they color code the units. Like, even though this is a King of Nothing unit, it doesn't have the King of Nothing's color coding. It has the King of Greed's color coding. So it matches in with everything, which is quite interesting. What is that? What is happening? I wonder if that's a bug. Every once in a while, it just, like, goes crazy. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll grab the ballista, and I'll throw it over here where it'll get double health. That's fine with me. It could be useful. The ballistas are good because their attacks shoot through everything. Like, it pierces. So, look, it hits everything the bolts pass through, so they can be quite helpful. They have pretty decent health, too. Oh, they're getting through. So you can see this tower is up to... It's not letting me hover. Seem to be some bugs going on here. So what was that? That's not supposed to happen. Uh-oh. Looks like I might lose a health here. Yep. Okay, I lost a health. Getting tougher. Now the farm, you have to be careful. The farm says every year adds +1 unit to an adjacent troop. It does not work on mercenaries. So they always have units based on your gold. So if you play the nature spell Procreate that adds 9 units to the group, don't do it. It will not work. They will die off back down to the number times 15 plus 1 of your gold. Or your gold divided by 15 plus 1 is how many units you have no matter what. So we can play Overinvest. I might get the steel coat. It's time to wage war against another king. How about the King of Spells? We could start enchanting our... archers. Put a library next to them, perhaps. So let's put the steel coat on the mercs so they block the first hit that they receive. That'll just add, you know, a couple extra attacks. Yeah, all the little zeros. The longer they're alive, the better, because this gun will just take everything out eventually. So my job here is to get tons of money, have tons of mercs, while this gun just shoots everything down. I don't know why this sometimes shoots a bunch of bullets at once. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that's what it's crit animation? I'm not sure. It's getting a little close, isn't it? Palace combustion. Palace here. Let's upgrade our death ray. Looks like it attacks every 3 seconds now. A lot of units coming. Hurry up. Hurry up, guys. Uh-oh, I'm going to lose a life here for sure. There's no way they're going to make it. Oh, no. Okay, I got to be careful here. So let's grab the wild card. Looks like we need to level some stuff up. Procreate doesn't help with... there's a chain lightning. First hit is always critical. So let's grab precision. I'm willing to spend a lot of money here. There we go. Okay, let's do that. So we've got a lot of cards to play. So let's go ahead and wild card this one and this one. We really need more troops, stronger troops and more troops. Let's add 9 units to the ballistas. And then let's go ahead and put precision on the archers. No, these ones, they'll crit. Because the bolts pierce. Oh, that could be interesting. Ooh, interesting. Okay, but I lost a lot of units there, so... Hurry up, gun. I think we're going to be okay. Those ballistas are not very fast. We've got a long way to go to get to my castle. What is it called? A palace? This gun doesn't care about how much money I have. It cares about how much I gain. Wallmaker. Probably a good idea to have that. Okay, we can get another slot. Let's go ahead and pop it here. Maybe we want to get a buff building here at some point. Same with over here. But I think we want to grab some walls. The wall has, I think it's 300 health at level 1, 600. So it's just that when these guys beat up all my units, they have to kill this wall before they can go through. And since I have a turret and a beam of death, it just gives me more time. Wall is pretty useless on the early difficulties because the enemies just can't beat what you have. But the later on in the game, it gets the more, like, see, I'm getting my butt kicked here. So the wall, the gun, and the beam are going to have to do a lot of work here. In fact, I might lose here. In fact, I think I'm going to lose here. Look at that. I might have to turn the difficulty down because I don't have very many of the meta upgrades. And in fact, that's exactly what happened. Okay, let's try that again. Should level up here, though. Okay, perfect. So let's go to King selection, back over to King of Greed. Let's go ahead and knock that down just because I don't have enough perks yet. Free shop, start with more gold. What else do we have? Random unlocked plots. Royal decree, losing a life gives you gold, receive 2 rerolls. Let's get a free shop. That way I don't have to spend as much money to get things that I want. And the nice thing is that the cost of cards goes up as you buy stuff. So if the first one's free, then the cost doesn't start increasing until I've bought 2, right? So that's really cool. Well, let's give that another try. You're 787, and we're up against Bloodstone and Rebels. Okay, so let's put the palace down. We're going to do the same thing. We have the dispenser. In my opinion, it's a pretty bad idea to start with the dispenser gun out and no units. In my experience, they will lose. The gun will not be able to shoot things fast enough, so we want units on the battlefield to distract the enemies from getting to the palace. These guys like teleport to the back and assassinate, so they're pretty fun. Mercenary. Let's get a dispenser up so it can start getting buffed by gaining gold. And we'll get the mercenary up next round, and then we'll have a fair few units from it. And another vault, but we're going to get the mercenary up. I think we're having a slightly stronger start this time. I think I went a little crazy on the gold last time. Demon Altar. For each dead ally grows stronger. This can be quite nice. Units explode when killed, or units attack, heal for part of the damage done. That's a tough one. Do I want my units to die and make something stronger, or just stay alive longer? Well, let's take a look at their damage output. So their damage is 9. This guy's damage is 9, but these guys have more health. Fairly strong. Let's go this. Let's see what happens. So this is going to summon 1 unit for each tier, and then every time one of my unit dies in combat for the rest of the game, this demon lady here will get 0.5% stronger, but she'll get stronger infinitely, which is quite fun. Palace Quarry will add damage to towers and the base every year. Now that's unfortunate because our base is an instant kill, so we don't really want that. I really want the attack speed building, but I do want to upgrade the palace. Merchants cards cost half the price. This is interesting because that means that my first card's free and then subsequent cards are half off. I still think this is a good idea. Buying lots of cards means that on that turn you get to play lots of cards. And you just get more cards in a single turn. So I think we should do that. Let's get Bargain. That'll be interesting when we get to the shop. We'll see how that goes. Let's get the Vault. Start getting more money for our shopping opportunity coming up here. So you can see all the little 0.5% boosts that the demon is getting permanently. Hope I get rewarded with a beacon card here. Kind of desperate to show you guys that, but it won't. It refuses to show me. Mangler Vampirism. I'll take Vampirism. Put it on these guys so they start healing themselves as they deal damage. Should keep them alive a little bit longer. I do want them to die in order to buff the demon, but the longer they're alive, we saw that the enemies are quickly outpacing me. I do not want these. I'm going to roll. Oh, boy. Earthworks would... I'm going to take that. A blessing in 9 years peacetime. Double the HP of the card on the target plot. We got this one last time. I'm not going to be putting a unit there, unfortunately. I'm just going to rebuild those. So that card basically, it kind of wastes a turn, but if you're just replaying, but I did unlock 2 slots with it for free, essentially, for a turn. So yeah, they're starting to outpace me a bit. But this gun is just going to shoot forever. There we go. The Infinity Beam. Okay, give me the beacon. Dang it. Alright, let's upgrade our Demon Altar. So now we'll have 2 of the demons. And they're both 0.5% stronger for every, like... I wish it would show how many allies have died, but you can see, like, I'm getting tons of boosts to those. It's a very interesting unit. I do want to play Blood next, after this... After Greed. Uh-oh. Hurry. Hurry! Oh, that was close. Oh my god, did you see that? He was right there! Mercenary. It's time to wage war against another king. King of nothing, because the blacksmith would be phenomenal here. And let's upgrade those mercenaries because we're barely hanging on here. This game will not give me a beacon. It's one of the King of Greed's basic cards, and we haven't seen it in either of these playthroughs yet. Just give me the beacon! Dang it. So you get this kind of red tinge to the outside of the screen when you run out of units and you're vulnerable. But it doesn't mean you're out. A Trez bucket. That wouldn't be too bad. It does more shots based on your number of constructions. But I think I'm going to put Midas Touch on the mercenaries so that they have a chance to get me more gold when they kill things. More gold equals more attack speed on this and more mercenaries. Oh, made 1 gold. 2 gold. Oh god, that's a lot of bad guys left. Oh no, they're so fast. Oh, gonna lose life. Okay, all right, we gotta do something about this. Oh, it's a shop year. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff. Someone's an imp to fight in its place if the adjacent units die. We'll buy it. Okay, so we could get another mercenary card. We could get a paladin. So the first one's free. So we want that to make these a tier 3. We have a trebuchet. What I really, really want is the beacon buildings, but they will not let me have them. I don't have space. I really want buff buildings. I want a blacksmith here and a beacon here. So then what goes there? The cemetery. So I don't really want these things. Thief. This is disappointing so far. I think I'll stop there. I'll roll one more time. Another thief. Okay. All right. Let's leave. Spend a lot of money on that. Let's get the cemetery. Thief. Merc. So we have much fewer mercs because I spent all my gold, but they're going to be much stronger. Now when things die, they turn into imps, and the imps are just basically free little crappy units. And then the imps can die and continue to boost the demon altar. So you can see these two ladies here are quite powerful. Blacksmith, thank you. Gosh, finally. Okay, then we have an additional spot. If I could put something next to the blacksmith that I'm planning on putting there. So this will start boosting damage. This is slowly getting attack speed and damage. And you can see it's attacking 2.34 times a second. Way better than what we were doing before. Sacrifice or bombers. Bombers, yeah, if I had left a spot here, I would do bombers. I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to put the Trez bucket out here. I'd rather that one go over here and have speed, because I want this to have speed as well. So I want to put a speed building in here. So it seems to have stabilized. Probably because I spent a whole bunch of money. Which was definitely worth it. Thief attacks are always critical strikes. Oh, receive 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose your loot. I love this because we get extra, we get money by selling cards, and then when we sell cards, we just get cash that makes this stronger, and we get more mercs. Like, it's just good. This is at tier 1. Let's upgrade that. Tier 2, so it attacks a little bit more often. Every 3 seconds, it just kills something. Which is good when you're fighting these big paladin units. So these demons are getting quite strong here. There's only 2 of them, but they're infinitely getting stronger. Okay, so we don't pick our cards anymore. I just get 2 random cards, basically. But this is pretty good. So I do want another blacksmith here. And then I'll probably upgrade the trebuchet. And if we ever get stuff we don't want, we just sell it. We just sell it. We have tons of money, and it's perfect. That's a lot of units. Uh-oh. See, that one just crushed me for some reason. That's interesting. I wonder what happened. So we lost the other health. Cemetery upgrade. Could also put a paladins out. The imps are stronger. Put out some paladins, just some tanky units to stand, just a few more tank units. We really need to upgrade this dispenser, but it's not giving me the cards I need to do that. Peacetime. Oh, do I not get to choose who I make peace with? Oh no, this was the blessing that doubled somebody's health. I don't remember what... Oh, it was like here in the middle. Very strange spot for that. We want to upgrade this dispenser. It's doing a lot of damage now. That'll help. And then let's add let's add more paladins there. They're also getting the blacksmith buff, so they'll actually be tanky, but also start to do a fair bit of damage. Come on, don't let him get there. Shoot! Oh. Holy crap, that was close. Okay. It won't give me the beacon. I swear to you guys, there's a building called the Beacon. It's a greed building, and it just won't let me have it. Let me have the beacon. Oh, God. 30 gold to increase every stat of a troop or tower by 15%. This is a really good one because once this starts getting, like, because everything's like multiplying. If you play this early, it kickstarts it, or if you play it late, it kickstarts it. Like a lot of things are good with this. We also got the palace again. Let's upgrade the palace. So now it attacks almost every 2 seconds, and then let's overinvest on the dispenser. So it got 15% of all of its stats. Plus, then it continues to get the blacksmith bonus, and then points for getting gold. So you can see now it's shooting 6.5 bullets per second. A little minigun. So I don't have a lot of units, but this look at how much damage this thing has done. Almost up to 2k damage. It's good stuff. And it's just getting more and more attack speed. Okay, so we're going to get another plot somewhere. Okay, still not going to let me have the beacon that I want, or a dispenser card. Let's see, what should we do? We could... Cancels the first hit the unit would take every battle. I say we put that on the mercs. The mercs are an important part of this. And then... Vampirism. Do they have that on? They have 1 stack of that. I could put that on these guys so that they... Because they hit fairly hard, so if they take a little bit of damage, they would heal it pretty well. Or we could just put it on these guys because they're just better in every way. Or I could sell a card. I only get the 9 gold, though. Let's do that. What's coming up next here? Battles, Royal Council. Okay. This guy kicks my butt. King of Blood, man. He's got so many units. Look at this. Ooh, boy, I'm gonna lose here. Oh my gosh. The King of Blood was the only one that could ever get through me. Oh my gosh. Well, look at this. I've lost 2 here in this same episode. All right, I guess we're gonna have to call this episode. I guess I'll have to go down a difficulty for Greed again. Unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, great game. You know what I'll do is I'll stop playing Greed. I'm gonna end this episode. I think I'll come back and I'll show you Blood. Maybe we'll try Stone or something as well. But I do intend on playing, you know, all the different characters and stuff. So I will be playing this game on my own, but I'll also be doing a little bit of recording, at least in the near future, because I just love this game so much. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Sorry that I wasn't able to show you what I wanted to show you with the King of Greed, but I swear the game would not give me that building. It's unbelievable. Here, let me show you. So Palace, Vault, Mortgage we saw once. We saw all of these cards, but this one right here, the Beacon, every year adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. We never once saw this card in 2 games. I don't understand. Just really weird luck, I guess. But I'll play this one on the next one because it's really, really fun. So thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this game, a couple of games on the King of Greed. Come back for the next episode. We'll play King of Blood for the first time on my channel. And I hope you will like and subscribe. I hope you'll check out my Patreon below. My Patreon supporters get sneak peeks, and in a lot of the games I play, I will name units and factions and cities and stuff after my Patreon supporters, and so they show up a lot in those things, especially like Age of Wonders 4, which I play a lot. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.